Do the fucking intro.
Okay, sorry.
This is making it into the pod too. I hope you know this.
No, you can't yell at him. You can't yell at him like
I can yell at him all I
You
want.
have no right.
I can yell at him all I want.
You know what Governor
I forgot to hit record.
Do you know what
Welcome to the What the Nuck
No.
podcast,
No,
the
this
podcast
doesn't-
for
no,
Canucks
you're
fans.
watching it.
I forgot to hit
No.
record. I'm joined
Hey,
by
you know what?
my
No.
former good friend Gunny.
And
You're
that's not
within the
even-
right to kill him right now.
No, like 22 minutes into what they promised me would be a 20-minute pod. This guy says to me, "It's not recording."
Anyways, I'm your host Pravi. I'm joined by my good friends Dridey
Hi.
and Gunny. It's currently 1 a.m. on the dot. We just got back from
Dude, we got back a few hours ago.
2 hours ago from the Canucks Young Stars game against the Calgary Flames, and now we're going to discuss the events of that game. Like we didn't just discuss them for 20 minutes.
Oh, we didn't.
Boys, let's just ring through what we were saying before. So,
Yeah.
Now to give us a rundown what happened in that game.
Yeah, okay. So, first off, we get to Penticton. We watched the Canucks, which is a little bit a bit of an older squad. They absolutely dominated Calgary tonight. Final score of 7-1. It wasn't even close from the get-go. What's so funny?
he keeps eyeing.
Huh?
I keep eyeing him because he keeps laughing. Keep going.
He keeps eyeing me.
Okay.
He's going to stab me.
Yeah, it was an absolute shellacking by the Vancouver Canucks.
It's recording.
They
Go.
No.
I'm gonna do my
this,
intro.
No, this is authentic, dude. We're fucking giggling and
Dude.
shit. It's 1 in
It's
the
not even
morning. I
authentic.
want to go home. I miss my dog.
Nah, you don't get to say that.
Yeah.
What do
He
you
didn't
mean I
record. He
don't
didn't
say that?
record.
Go.
So, absolute shellacking by the Vancouver Canucks tonight. 7-1 final. Who is your favorite player tonight? The guy that you thought that killed it?
Akito Hirose. Played
As
for
he
the
should.
Canucks last year. Yeah, as he should. He played for the Canucks last year, 7 games.
Yeah,
I think
7
it was.
games, that's right.
From college. It's a bunch of 18 to 24-year-olds. The reason we say that is because he's 24 years old, I think.
Yeah.
He should have dominated, and he clearly did. He looked a step above everyone else. Offensively was great. Played the top power play. Looked amazing. But defensively, it was a shutdown. No one got past him. No one got passes through him. It was an absolute clinic. Rightfully so, it should have been. But there was nothing wrong with this guy's game defensively.
No.
Offensively either. He was a absolute
His passes were tape to tape. No, he was electric to watch tonight.
man playing with boys at that point. Hirose was the MVP of that match for me.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Like you said, as he should be.
As he should be. Yeah. This guy's going.
Wait, should we say it one more time?
Well, I just said.
No, I'm just kidding.
So my picks, Aiden McDonough. He had a really solid game. Great goal. I feel so bad. We recorded for 20 minutes and I didn't record. I'm taking Aiden McDonough. He had a really solid game. He made a ridiculously nice move, something I didn't expect on his goal today.
Second goal of the game.
Yeah, second goal of the game. His
Yeah.
first goal of the game, though.
Yeah.
And, he just looked like the player that he should at this tournament, and it was honestly really nice to watch. He didn't have the greatest of seasons with Vancouver last year, but
Well, he played a few games too, and I mean,
yeah, he's a college kid. He's
Yeah,
young.
exactly.
He's
Were we
super
arguing
young.
about his finishing? That was
Yeah,
was
that was
it at the end of the
a
year.
big argument.
At the
Well,
end of the
and
year, it
just
was
like the-
Hoglander and then it was him as well. We were saying
It-
he would benefit from time down below.
it
Yeah.
wasn't even just the
down
finishing
below.
for him. He has the size
Bars.
to be. Jesus, he has the size to be an NHLer right now, right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't really using his size. He wasn't really engaging in the board battles and hits or whatever in the NHL when he played those games with us last season.
His foot speed was also pretty questionable last year, too.
Yeah,
for
and
his
it was.
size. Yeah.
But tonight, again, yeah, it's one guy that you expect not to dominate the way Hirose did, but just a guy to show that he belongs here and that he's a little bit better than the competition he's playing against. And that goal that he scored tonight was incredible. I feel like most guys, if they have your average hockey IQ, they're probably just ripping that on net in hopes to get a shot right away when that Calgary defender was on his hands and knees trying to block the shot. Instead, McDonough corralled the puck, did a couple of dangles to get into the right spot for him, put it in his wheelhouse, and ripped it home. And it was a very nice night. So, props to him. He had an unreal night tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I honestly, do you guys think he makes the opening lineup?
No,
No, I still do.
it's too many guys.
I don't think I don't think he can play a bottom six role.
No,
You're
I don't
talking
think. I
about-
think you're wasting him if you're putting him in the bottom six.
Yeah, I think he really would benefit from AHL.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Do the Detroit
you're
Red Wings
talking-
scheme. You know, like let him basically get over seasoned in the AHL, then bring him up.
I'd rather do that than rush.
Oh, 100%.
Always.
yeah.
Remember
No.
what happened the last time we rushed some players into the league?
We've rushed a few prospects. Yeah.
Yeah, Vasily Podkolzin.
But no, that's the whole thing. Like he's got to go through guys like Podkolzin who should be on the team, Hoglander that should be on the team
Pod
this year.
shouldn't be
Like
on
there's
the
not a.
What?
No, Pod should be in the A.
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
let me just finish my thing here, and then we're gonna go back to that because what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
No, like Pods and Hoglander should be competing to be on the Canucks team this year. Like it's not that McDonough doesn't have a chance. Like if he's obviously more deserving of it, sure, go for it, have fun. You know, like you deserve it. That's how it should go. But I just doubt that he's gonna get that light of day at the start of the season at least, unless there's a couple of injuries. He won't make the team starting day.
I agree with
Also,
that.
you don't think Podge is going to make the team?
I think
Should make the team? What would
I
you
think for his like best development, he shouldn't. I just don't want to see Pods in the fourth line, bottom six role.
I think he could crack that top six if they were just mixing around in training camp, and like if he's good there, he can go there. I'd be happy with him on the third line learning.
If he's playing in the top six, bro, I'm all for it. Keep him
I
up.
think he could
But I
crack
don't
it
want to
with-
see him on a line with P.S. Suter or Teddy Bluger, who are supposed to be
Spencer
defensive.
Miller, I think he could.
Buddy Pearson's
Yeah.
got shotgun on that.
Really?
They're already rocking
They're
that
already
shit.
doing
not
that
put-
as the
Yeah.
practice lines, yeah. But one
They're
thing I
not gonna
will
do
say,
Pearson and like Pia Suter for like a shutdown line.
They'll probably like
they might eventually, but right
Yeah.
now that's what they were.
the classic's
using.
always been Besser, Miller, Pearson, or I guess
The one thing I will say,
Besser,
though, I
Horvath,
think
Pearson.
if Pod Colson is to play in the bottom six role, I would actually really like him to play with Tanner Pearson because you have that veteran presence, and I think they kind of, when Pearson was a little bit younger, like I think he was a bit of a, I don't know, just like an unorthodox player where or not unorthodox is the wrong word, but like he would just like run around a little bit. He was a little bit more engaging. He's a bit of a feisty player, but like just got in those areas and he could score, right? I think if Pod can even like be what Tanner Pearson was when Pearson was younger, like that's a great player to take under your wing and like develop yourself, and then have him be centered by like Pia Suter or something like that. Like I'm fine with that. I'm not saying
The
Pod's
whole
is gonna
problem-
make
Hold
the
on,
team
hold on.
either.
We're so off topic right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reel us back in here.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, thanks.
We went from McDonough to Pods to Tanner Pearson's young days.
Who's your standout?
Yeah, okay, so thank you. My standout tonight was Cole McWard. He's only 21 years old. It's not that I was expecting like a huge game from him, but like he really surprised me with how dominant he was. He had some offense to his game, scored a goal tonight. Calgary's goalie probably should have had it, but I mean, Calgary wasn't doing him any favors either.
They left him much
he had
to
a
dry.
really nice
Yeah.
end-to-end rush on like the left boards coming up. He looked fast, and he
That
was like
was a
just
great play,
zippy.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, he was playing with confidence tonight, and yeah, it was really nice to see him. Like he was walking the line, and yeah, no, I really like Cole McWard's game. He was probably my favorite. Player tonight, and then as far as like a guy that maybe kind of let you guys down, or a guy that was like a little bit disappointing for you guys, who was that candidate for you, Gunny?
It was Klimovich. I felt like,
jacked Mike Klimovich.
yeah, I did that. I did that out of spite.
Yeah.
You know, it was me, spiteful guy.
I knew it was coming
He did
because
a-
the last time when we did this before, he's like, "I don't
Take
really
one.
have a guy,"
Yeah.
and then as soon as you have my guy who's disappointed
That's
me,
not what happened, but I'm not getting fully into it. All right,
That's more than
my guy
okay.
was only Klimovich.
because I'm coming for your boy next.
Yeah, I already know he's got shit talking about. I think it works better. Anyways, Klimovich, it looked like he was just out there to have fun and shoot the puck. That's all I really saw. He wasn't dominating. He wasn't doing anything. It just seemed like he was his entire programming was go for puck, get puck, shoot puck. That was it. I fuck with that as a player.
Then line change.
And then line change.
He only has 4 buttons on his controller.
Yeah, he was playing on NHL 94 controls. He was a bit disappointing. Like, it's just one game, so I'm not really worried or anything. And I do like a shoot first player, but this game, he was bobbling the puck. He was not getting like goals. He wasn't getting points, which is what you'd have to do as that kind of player.
Yep.
But his shot was still there, but he just wasn't getting it on net or even getting it off half the time. But it was a disappointing game from him, especially as one of the top prospects on our team. Would you just click on that?
We're recording now.
Go on.
No, I'm just hitting random buttons to mess with them.
Yeah, it worked greatly. I'm messed with.
I was just seeing what time we're at.
Okay, go on.
So my one of like, I don't know how many players that I was let down by was Archie Baines. I think for a guy who played as much as he did in the AHL last season, I think I just expected more from him. He definitely didn't have a bad game, and we discussed this. Nobody on the team really had a bad game, but you just kind of expect more from these guys. Some of these guys, and Arsteep is one of them. Like, he finished the game pointless. He did look good on a couple rushes, but besides that, like, he was kind of he fell a couple times and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just expected a little more.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that that we should have expected a little bit more from Baines. I don't think he had a terrible game, and like you said, a great point. Like, no Canuck player as a team tonight as a whole played bad, but in a tournament like this, it's an individualistic tournament where you expect to see like the skills from like you were saying, next year is going to be Lekaramaki. Like, I want to see Lekaramaki snipe like 2 goals next year. Like,
yeah.
That's like something I'm thinking of, right? Like, you expect Baines to be a physical presence on this team and like kind of like bully some guys in the corner, win some puck battles, that kind of stuff. Like, honestly, he petered out in the rest of the game there, but Alrickson tonight got a nice deflection goal, but he's a big body too.
Yeah.
And was like causing turnovers just from using his size on the wall in the first period, at least, because we were literally right there. And it was just, it was awesome to see. So yeah, that's what you expect from Baines. It's game 1. Hopefully he can improve a little bit.
I think he played great, honestly. Not great, but I don't think he was disappointing.
I don't think he was just,
I wouldn't put him as a disappointing player. That's my whole argument. I think he actually had a couple of great plays that could have led to chances. They just didn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, one of those goes in. We're saying he had a great game. I feel like...
Yeah.
And also, he was Ryan Johnson, or is that our GM down there in the AHL?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Ryan Johnson. I was reading his article end of the year. He spoke about like his defensive attributes and how good he had gotten at that. Because like that's what he will be if he comes into our team on like the Canucks. If he comes all the way up, he's gonna be a 3rd, 4th liner that can be relied on defensively, and with a little bit of offensive flair, which I think I saw tonight. I didn't personally see it because I cannot judge a defense well. I just don't. I wasn't looking at this tourney at like Archie Baines' defense.
Yeah. Fun fact: none of us can skate.
Yeah. Honestly, it's because we were also on the side of Canucks offense twice.
Yeah.
And they were dominating, so it was very hard to actually see because Calgary didn't put any pressure on. Mm-hmm. But like, I think Johansson actually had a very nice back check. Other than that, I think Archie Baines, that's his main attributes, and I think his offense was there tonight. He was playing with Atu Ratu.
Yeah.
So I think he wasn't disappointing to me.
Fair enough.
I'll respect that assessment.
Pardon?
I said I'll respect that assessment.
Yeah, no, like I think you have the right to be like, oh, like you were like a little let down, but again, I don't think you have. Like,
I think that's a way better word for it than disappointed. Yeah. Like a little let down.
Yeah, there's no one that was a disappointment.
No. I wasn't disappointed with anybody. Dude, we won 7-1. The hell am I gonna be disappointed?
I was disappointed with Calgary, man. They had nothing, no life, no fight, no nothing.
Yeah, and like honestly,
the most as much life for the Flames was this lady sitting next to us. How are you gonna score if you can't get in front of the net? 60-year-old smoking for 70 years. Fucking, she was crazy.
Gunny was literally saying that she would yell at them to shoot the puck, and when they shot the puck and did what they were told, she would get mad at them for shooting the puck.
there's no impressing her.
Yeah.
So, right.
Every time she'd be like, "Go Calgary!" I'd like shout right because we were right next to her. I'd be like, "Go Vancouver!"
Well, they also had that fight too. Calgary won on that.
Oh yeah.
Fight. I don't know the two players that were fighting because I did not know their names. But
I have it on my phone, bro.
Okay. Anyways, it was one fight. If you go watch it, and they're throwing some good hands there.
Like sort of with an S for our guy. I don't know what the Calgary's guys.
But Calgary's guy got a couple shots in, and then he got the guy our Canucks player's helmet off, and then his decision was just to start trying to bash his head into the glass.
Yeah, they broke it up quick after that. Like, what's he doing to him?
Yeah, it was a fight and a half there.
Right. My disappointing player was, and again, like, just more of a letdown. Like, he's only 18, so he's got a lot of room to grow and like develop properly. But Hunter Burstowicz or whatever.
I'm just gonna go with Bruskevitz.
I'm gonna say Hunter.
HB.
Yeah, HB.
HB 50.
That's actually kind of nasty. Anyways, he had a great partner in Akito Hirose tonight, but Hirose was cleaning up a lot of his mistakes tonight. And again, both teams coming in first game. they're going to be a little nervous, and like you could see that within the first 10 minutes of the game. But he just had a few moments where he was like bobbling the puck a little bit. He had one pass that went like right up the middle. He tried to pass it to Hirose. He just like fanned on his pass, and Hirose had to like help him out and bail him out. So again, I'm expecting improvement. I can't be too harsh on the guy. He's 18. It's his first time being in the tournament. He has lots of time, and again, Hirose should be helping out in that position, providing that veteran presence for him. So that's my guy.
I was surprised to see he's a righty.
Yeah,
I did not know.
Were like he could be a
I remember that was the whole thing.
The
right-handed defenseman.
Third round pick.
I thought it was just fucking defenseman we were going for. I did not know he was a righty. Also, Cole McCord, righty.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
It's fucking
third round in
needed.
Nashville. Hunter went this year.
In
the draft or whatever. But
great pick.
The only other players too that I would say that like again it wasn't a disappointing game for both of them. They just got better as it went on.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about Johansson. Johansson's goal was so crazy because the Canucks were on the power play and they were slinging. Like it was going back and forth. They were switching sides. And Johansson wasn't having the best game at this moment. And was it McDonough that slid it over to him for the 1T?
Hirose.
McDonough to Hirose.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so
I think it went McDonough to Hirose, and then
Hirose too.
Hirose to Johansson, then Johansson to Hirose. And then Hirose shot it, broke some dude's shins, gave it back to Johansson, and then he fucking
Brabby Shorthouse
went top
there you
cheddar.
go.
But yeah, no, he took some anger out on that bomb, and that was labeled for the top corner. Super nice goal. So yeah, I thought his game got better as he went on, and I didn't think Ratu like completely struggled tonight. I thought he had
But the first period was
was a little
to
bit.
finish.
He
Not
definitely
good.
got better as he went on, and he was creating chances. You could tell he has some skill. Like he's definitely one of the guys with like more offensive IQ on our squad. But yeah, no, he got better as he went on. Was expecting a little bit more, but again, it's game one.
The thing, I wasn't really let down by him all that much because the thing that surprised me the most about him is he had some snarl to him.
He did a
And
little
I
bit,
didn't-
yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I don't know if Calgary's just going after him because he's probably the top guy at the tourney, but
Yeah.
they were definitely going after him, and he was
Yeah,
in it.
that's
He
what I
wasn't
mean. Like,
backing
he was
down
getting
from it.
He got double teamed a couple times, and yeah, he was like giving some shots back. Yeah, no.
Got socked right in the face,
Yeah.
square in the jaw at one point, and he just, I'll walk it off. It's all good.
But yeah, no. As far as like,
Have we talked about Max Sasson?
no,
I was going to mention
no,
it.
no.
That's what I was looking at my phone for.
Yeah.
Looking for players, and Max Ass
Look
was
at
one
that.
of them.
He's
There you go.
forgiven me. We're all good
I
now.
haven't forgiven this guy. Like, how do you...
Hey, we're good. We're slinging. Let's go.
Max Asson's had a great game.
Yeah,
He was...
a couple of assists.
Yeah, he was in every single shift. You would notice him.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed him in the AHL playoffs. With when Hogland was going off, he was on his line, and he was also great complimentary piece there. And today he was also every line he's doing, every shift he was doing something. You'd always notice him. And I don't think he got any points, did he? He might have got
Assassin?
Yeah,
He got
Two
a goal.
assists. No,
He
yeah,
got a
two
goal?
assists.
He had 2 assists.
Was that the goal? I think he got the goal that I was looking at my 50-50
Oh,
that we
that's right,
lost.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a goal.
No, I don't think he did actually. Sorry, it was 2 assists.
He
You're
had
right.
2 assists though.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he got some assists because he definitely deserved it. He was going in every time, and he was honestly noticeable every shift.
Yeah.
I think that's a guy that could sneak into our honestly the Canucks lineup. Long shot, but he could sneak in.
Yeah.
he
No,
deserves
he-
a shot. That's all I'm gonna say.
He does. A couple other guys that we didn't mention in our last pod there was Josh Bloom, just a really quick winger. Like he didn't look out of place. Like he played good. Just had some fast runs, and I like to see what
I
he
only
did.
notice him just because every time I think we got this guy for Riley Stillman.
That's
yeah,
we
that's
got
fucking
something for Riley
crazy.
Stillman, which is shocking to me.
Yeah, no, and then
I got
the other guy we haven't shouted out yet too, Mark Gatcombe. Scored a nice goal in a 2-on-1 too.
Absolute
and
toey.
he had some snarl as well, man. He was like getting
High
under some
energy.
Calgary players, and I really liked the way he played tonight.
The whole game, every single time like preseason starts or something like that, or any of these like, games with these young guys who are fighting for playoff spots, or not playoff spots, but roster spots like starts.
Yeah.
I just forget how physical they are because they're trying to make an impression.
Yeah, no, like even like that
everyone's finishing
guy.
their checks.
I honestly wanted to start fighting the lady next to me just because fucking Hank and Danny were up in the stands. And I saw we were
trying
like,
to get J-Pack
we were
to notice us.
Yeah, we were trying
I
to
missed
get
some
all
of the action
boys.
because I was trying to look at Alvin and Rutherford. And I saw Sedin, and I was
so
like,
we were in say like Alvin and Rutherford and the boys are like up here, and we were like here, and then the rest of the rink is like over here and stuff. And like we were all
Great layout.
I don't know how to say it.
I knew where we were, and I'm still confused.
Anyways,
We were on the opposite side of them. That's
yeah,
about it.
yeah. There we go. That's a great way to
So we
say
were just
it.
trying to look across,
And we were
to
like-
see them.
Words.
we were like looking for so long. We're like, who is that? Who is that? And
Zooming in
I
on
like,
our phones.
yeah, we're zooming in.
We
on
at
our
least were
phones
like,
and
"There's two
stuff.
bald guys. It must
Yeah,
be." Them.
that was the
was the entire
There was
logic.
two bald guys, and Alvin wears those like thick frames, and I was like, that's gotta be Patrick, man.
Dude, it wasn't even just that too. You could just see like the Rutherford slouch.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Like
was
that's
it was.
what like it was a tell for me because yeah, you could see like all beans like proper up there, and then Rutherford just like
But the thing was, he sat in that same position the entire game. I
Oh,
never
yeah.
saw him fucking move.
Yeah.
Like, that guy was conserving energy.
Hank and Danny were there.
Yeah, it's actually honestly very nice to also see them there.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Oh, it is,
Penticton,
yeah, yeah.
making the trip out to see. Obviously, it's their job, but it's nice to see like the big boss up there as well. Probably for the players as well. It's obviously
Oh,
scary, but they
100%,
see
yeah.
the guy up there that's making their career decisions.
yeah.
Also, shout out Quinn Hughes. He was in West Kelowna.
Oh man, we're not making this a short pod. We're shutting out.
No, that's all I want to say. He was in West Kelowna. He was with some firefighters that were fighting the fires
Okay.
and stuff like that. And
Shout out
no,
to,
it's cool
Nikita
that the team's
Tolapilo.
captain is doing that.
The goalie for the Canucks today, I think I'll shout him out. He was
Yep.
in the net between
Very
the
solid
pipes.
game.
Between the pipes.
It wasn't a lot of action, but one was like a deflect. The only goal that
No,
went past
yeah.
him was a deflection.
Absolute
That goal was a
bullshit
turnover in front. He had no chance.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
so-
Hirose's one.
yeah, I
gap,
was about to say.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
And-
just unfortunate. Arsteep was on the ice too.
Yeah,
So-
it's whatever happens.
It's honestly, I think it was all the big hitters.
big names on it.
You know
Whatever.
what, too? Like,
Rose,
for
One
Arsteep,
gap, but he had a
McDonough.
really great save. Cross crease, got
Yeah.
a lot of oohs and ahs out of everyone because it's a very nice save.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But
Was that the one where you were looking down?
Huh? No, that was.
He had a save?
I missed one.
He had a save because he literally I think he turned to me or somebody. I don't know. He turned to somebody, and the moment his head like turned, he just like our goal. What's his name?
Oh,
To,
Tolapilo.
Tolapilo.
You know that's not how you pronounce it. I'm fucking
Or is
it up.
it Nikita?
Huh? Nikita Tolapila.
Okay, so NT, he turned
Both
his head.
ways you said it were wrong and different.
So the Nucks goalie, Gunny like turns his head, and as soon as he turns his head, the whole arena goes ooh,
Yeah.
ah.
I was making a dog shit comment too. I can't even remember. It was just a nothing burger of a comment, but I had to get my joke out. That's a great save.
Classic.
No, yeah, very, very good performance by him too. Because if you're not getting like action as a goalie, like you kind of like lose focus in the game.
Yeah, he had three shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Halfway through the game.
Literally just standing there doing
Just getting
nothing.
fucking. Oh.
No, for him to stay engaged for the whole 60, good for him.
I'm happy they let him play the whole 60, and I think they're going to do that probably the whole time, considering they have 3 goalies and only 3 games.
Yeah, so the other guys will take the other ones. I think we have Ty Young, and I didn't see who the other goalie
Tristan
was.
Nielsen, I think.
Yes. Yeah, no, I
Or-
think you're right there. Yeah.
Well, he's not. So
Okay, who is it?
Tristan Nielsen. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, no, I think that's a forward.
Jonathan Lemieux.
Because
Yeah,
I don't
no,
give a
hold on.
fuck.
Tristan Nielsen's a forward. I think I
Yeah.
just mixed up Tristan Nielsen and Ty Young.
Ty Young and Jonathan Lemieux.
That's
All
not
right.
even
Who the fuck
close.
is that?
Oh, we got a Lemieux?
Who's that? Shut up.
Holy
Shut up.
smokes.
Wow,
Yeah.
the 123, and this guy hit me with a "we have a Lemieux" joke.
Shut up. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, all in all, really good game. As far as like
Fun game.
entertainment,
Very-
fun game to
very
watch.
entertaining game. Not for Flames fans, but
Well, not even just that. Like I personally, like I kind of like when it's like back and forth and it's a little bit closer. Like this game is still like really good if you're a Canucks fan. So like it's fun to like watch the Flames get rolled on. Like,
Yeah.
it's hilarious to me. Especially
they've
seeing
rolled
that,
on
like,
us
lady
plenty
get
of
pissed
times.
off. That's just cherry on top
Yeah,
for me.
that was-
I'll eat that stuff up all day. But like I do like a closer game. Like if it was 3-2, probably would have been a little bit more exciting.
I'm a
Hell
7.
no.
I'm a 7-1
You're
guy.
seven-
In a Young Stars, go
Or
thrash 'em.
yeah.
I'm a fucking 7-6 guy.
So,
Have me on
Well,
my
yeah,
fucking
that's what I
edge of
mean.
my
Like, but just like
seat.
make it like so it's not like 7-1. Like I want to see a little bit of pushback.
I mean, they
It's
tried.
nice to see some adversity.
They tried.
I don't mind if it's these Young Stars. 'Cause I just notice. I'm like, ooh, there's our Steve Baines. Ooh, there's
Yeah.
Ratu. I just get excited.
We're singing Holiday, having a good time.
That's another thing. Their walkout song, like the Canucks walkout song, was "Where the Streets Have No Name."
Yeah, I got chills.
Yeah, and their goal song was frickin' "Holiday."
Yeah,
Why can't the big club just do that for the season?
I know. And you know what? They have never.
You know what? I'm just gonna be the bad guy. It's well over the time.
No, wait.
It is my bedtime. I do not want to discuss goal songs.
No.
No,
Just say it. Yeah. Who cares?
Do you like Holiday?
Huh? These guys have no idea how little I understand about the music that they talk about.
This is what I mean.
You know what?
They play the
Fake
song,
fans.
Say your
I'd
piece.
remember it.
That was my piece. Vancouver should, if you're using it for youngsters, you should use it for
The one
fucking
thing I will
actual
say,
team.
like Holiday, the goal song, I don't really like. It's whatever. No. Like Holiday gives me chills because I hear it. Dude, leave.
honestly, yeah,
Don't
you can
complain.
Oh, they're
leave.
yelling at me now. Let's start telling the full story here while they discuss
What I
this.
was gonna say, though,
I've
is-
been held hostage here for about 2 hours.
I feel bad because he drove too. so-
I tried to leave. I had this jersey off and then put it back on because I was walking out the door when they said, "Oh, let's just do take 2."
Hey, quit complaining. Anyways,
I will not. I should.
Where the Streets Had No Name, like having that as an intro should always be the fucking intro. It's the best. It gives you
This
chills
is the best
every
song.
time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and-
it's not like super hyped or anything.
No,
but
it
it's,
is though, dude. You hear those
It gives you
synths in there?
emotions, bro.
Yeah, dude. I
Like,
want to cry when I hear that.
I don't know about all that. I just think it's
No, in
a
a good way.
great
Like,
walkout
oh,
song.
my boys are coming out. You know, like I'm excited.
I'm not gonna make the joke because we're on camera. Crying. We're on camera. I'm not saying it. You know where I was going.
Buddy, I'm already.
Also, shout out to Quinn Hughes, became our captain.
Oh,
We didn't say that.
Bring up the West Kelowna thing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He's our new
To the whole pod.
Ultimately, like I personally thought it was going to be JT Miller, but
I can't
feel like it's the
believe
right choice. And
like
are
our
you gonna
new
say?
captain is named, and it's like a footnote at the end of our young stars. Like, hey,
No,
by the way,
no.
Chris,
We're gonna have we're actually gonna really talk about it
Yeah,
in our
we'll elaborate
season
more.
preview.
yeah,
It's one of those things we haven't potted in like 2 months.
we're a little rusty. If
Oh,
you can't tell.
we still have a pod coming.
Honestly, a little rusty. You can't tell. I hit the record.
But no,
button or nothing. Look at our bunk ass setup right now.
Dude, this is my basement seat.
I mean, like this is
little
great.
left
Like
field.
I honestly I prefer this. Like this is
We
a
got
lot more chill.
backtracking.
It's backtracking.
Wow,
I'm
we're
just
out here
saying,
just
we
airing
got
all
no
our dirty
jerseys,
laundry.
you know,
This guy has not released the quiz pod that we did like 2 months ago.
That is true, and that's not my fault. Blame Premiere Pro for being fucking stupid.
I can't believe we haven't done the outro yet.
Okay, do you want me to do it, buddy? I can send this home here.
Hold on, let's quick final wrap of Young Stars.
Yep.
Day one. Yeah. No, Penticton. Honestly, hold on. If anybody is watching this, I would highly recommend checking out one of the last 2 games. Penticton is always a vibe, and like, what else is there really to do? Especially if you're in the central Okanagan, and
Well, just a fun thing to do for the weekends. Good for the kids too, if you got any. And
It is fun.
yeah,
I will give you that.
that was nice.
Great
There was
time.
like, so we went with like there was 7 of us, and it was just a vibe. Beers were flying, jokes were being slung.
Yeah. 2 paws were being had.
2 pods were being got. Honestly, we should have just potted on the car ride back.
Nah, we're too
No,
busy
no.
listening to AI covers.
Oh.
You're good.
I fired out, but I was not too happy about
Hey, thanks for
hitting
watching.
Squidward. Yeah, no, I think we should probably chalk it. It's 1:30.
You know what, this
we
guy-
gotta go home.
Honestly,
Anyways.
let's just do a take 3 at this point.
do an AI cover of Gunny being here.
How many points do you guys think? No, I was kidding.
Brock,
But anyways, yeah, the Canucks play 2 more
Brock,
times. They
35 and
play
30.
Edmonton on Monday and they play Winnipeg on Sunday.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. So Vancouver will be doing that. We'll have a podcast out talking about a preview of the Vancouver Canucks here and the Pacific Division just in general. Just to
I want you guys to comment and tell Dridey to say he has a doctor's appointment on Monday so we can go to that game.
Well, now he can't. Because you're just putting it on the pod.
Yeah,
that he's
what?
lying
His
about
boss
it.
isn't gonna listen to this pod. Is
Dude,
your boss a
number one
Canucks fan?
chance.
Yeah, kind of. I
His
don't know.
dad and then, yeah, there's this
Anyways,
connection. Well, you can edit
wait,
that
his-
part out.
Dude, you fucked the outro here. I was on the way home.
Finish it off. Go ahead.
Anyways, yeah, Vancouver plays 2 more times. Sunday against Winnipeg, Monday against Edmonton. We're going to be doing another podcast coming out soon talking about the preseason for Vancouver, taking a deep dive into the Pacific Division, just talking about our team just in general, seeing if we think they're going to make playoffs this year or just compete and be in the mushy middle, which we don't want. But anyways, yeah, Young Stars was great. Had an awesome time. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can follow our Twitter at What the Nuck Pod and our TikTok at What the Nuck.
Check us out on YouTube.
And yeah, check us out on YouTube. Yeah,
What the Nuck?
We have a hat.
yeah, hat.
We got our own merch now for ourselves.
Good night.
That's a long day. Take care.